Sarah, get off the line. Get off. I need to make a call. Yes, I know, but you have been on this party line long enough now. You've talked to your brother enough. Now, can't you tell from the tone of his voice he's sick of talking to you? He's come up with at least 13 excuses to get off the phone, and you are not listening to him. He does not care about your bunions. Now get off the phone. Okay? You can see him in church next Sunday. Or the picnic. Is he coming to the picnic? Well, it's none of my business. But look, I need to make some calls, okay? I've got my sales to work on. Yes, I'm still selling Avon. You what now? Well, I don't believe I have any of that right now. Now, how much did you want? Well, I could probably get you 2 jars. But now I will need your payment before that. I will need you to come by here and bring me a check. Okay, that's going to be, if you get 2, that's going to be $3.05. And I'll be here later today. Okay, but I need you to get off the phone now. No. $4 jars. I'll get you 4. No, there's no discount for that. It'll be $6.10. I could probably have it for you by Tuesday. I have to run up to town to get it. The supplier brings it in once a week. I can call and put in the order, but not if you keep talking to your brother about bunions. See, he agrees with me. Okay, well, if you'd speak up for yourself every now and then, just tell her you need to get off the phone, I wouldn't have to intervene. We go through this at least once a week. Get off the line. I need to make a call. Well, I'm not being nosy. Now I'm gonna get off of here, and I need y'all to say goodbye and hang up because I'm gonna make some calls. I need you to stay off here for a while. And tell Vera to stay off too. Don't nobody need to hear about her new dogs anymore. Now tell her to stay off the phone. Go take a nap or something. Okay. Bye to both of y'all. $4 jars. So, nobody need that much moisturizing cream. Yeah, hello, son. Can I speak with your mother, please? I'm calling about her Avon order. Well, tell her to come inside. Well, if she's hanging out washing, you need to be out there helping her anyway. You go on out there and you finish hanging up that washing for her and tell her to come in because I need to talk to her. Okay. Carol, hey, how are you doing? I'm doing just fine. Look, I was calling about your Avon order, and I also have one other question while I have you on the phone. I'm looking for somebody that might have some extra green stamps. I've almost filled my book up, and I want to get that cast iron frying pan set. No, well, I have not heard that. No. Well, if it flakes off, it probably won't affect the food too much. Don't you think it'd be all right? Oh, what's the worst they can coat those pans with anyway? It'll be fine. Look, after you use them a few times, all that stuff flakes off and it stops after that. I'm used to it. It's probably just paint. What could be harmful about that? It's fine. Yes, I do want them, but I need a whole book of S&H Green Stamps to get that. And I was just wondering while I had you on the phone if you may have some that you were willing to trade for something. I kind of hate to part with that. My mother gave me that. Well, we're running short on flour right now. Well, if I have to give you the apron or the flour, How about half a bag? But how many stamps do you have? You will go. Well, if you got to count them, then you don't know. I'm going to need about 20 more. I believe I need. I think I need maybe 19, 18, something like that. Yeah. Well, if you've got them right there, why don't you just count them for me? You have 4? It took you that long to count 4? Well, I'm not giving you no flour for 4 green stamps. I might give you a cup of flour, but I'm certainly not going to give you. And you can't have my apron. You want to borrow it? Well, what on earth do you want to borrow it for? Oh, you're having a party. Well, this is the first time hearing about that. Interesting. So don't take this the wrong way, but it sounds to me like my apron is invited to your party, but I'm not. Oh, you meant to invite me. I'm sure it just got lost in the mail. Well, I'll tell you what I will do. I'll let you borrow it for those stamps. Now you said, okay, you bring them over here. And yeah, I'll let you borrow it, but you got to bring it back the next day. And don't get gravy all over it like you did last time. I don't know what it is with you and gravy. You managed to spill it. Every time you make gravy, you spill it everywhere. Now don't get it on my apron. Now, like I said, my mama made that for me, and she worked real hard on that. Okay. So it's not one I just went down and picked up down there at Woolworth or something. This is a real. They do too have them there sometimes. You remember Miss McClatchy? She would bring them in and sell them there. Well, it's not like a regular Woolworth item. They don't stock it everywhere Miss McClatchy makes them. The money goes to the church. Yeah, well, I don't have any because I have the one my mama made for me. And my mamas are better anyway. Well, mama goes that extra mile. Like, she'd put that rickrack on there, all that little decorative embroidery on there. Miss McClatchy don't do that. No, they're very basic. Kind of like her. I'm not being ugly. Yes, I did hear the sermon last Sunday, and I know that he talked about not judging people. I'm not judging people. I did not mean that the way you took it. So don't get huffy with me. Okay, we'll bring them around. I'm gonna be here for a little while. You bring them around to me, and I'll let you borrow my apron. It's all clean and pressed. I did my ironing yesterday. Yes, I did. I still don't have one of those electric irons. I sure would love to have one. Howard won't get me one, though. He said that heating them on the stove is just fine. Said it worked for his mama, and it's good enough for me. Well, being an independent businesswoman like I am, maybe I can sell enough Avon to get my own electric iron. Well, I certainly hope so, too. Speaking of which, I'm here. I wanted to ask you about your Avon stuff. Now, the last time you ordered from me, I'm just looking. The last time you ordered from me was back in July. Now, I know you have run out of your moisturizer and that perfume that you like so much. Well, it don't matter if it attracts bees, honey. We all have to suffer a little bit for our beauty. Just stay in the house. Look, we're getting on into colder weather. Those bees aren't going to be a problem much longer. Let's put you down. How about we just do the little atomizer? We're just going to give you that little bottle, the little atomizer that has the little bulb on it. I'm going to put you down for that. No, unfortunately they're not. Let me check. Now last time you got that big bottle. Okay, now that was $2.22. Now the atomizer is smaller. It's $1.81. Okay? You want one? All right. I'll put you down for that. Now how about your face cream? Now the one that you like, Yeah, they do have that. They don't have it in a bigger container. No, they just have the one. They are $3.22. You just want one. Okay. I'm going to put in this order later, and I will have it probably Tuesday. Yeah. You know what, though? When I went to call you just a minute ago, Arlene was on the phone talking to her brother again. I tell you, she's always looking for sympathy. She's always got something wrong with her, some kind of, you know how she is. It's her sciatica or her arthritis or something. Now it's her bunions are acting up. And I heard her talking about it in church the other day. She's saying she couldn't even get her shoes on. Poor thing. But you know what she just did? She ordered 4 jars of that face cream. I know. Well, you know what everybody's saying. You know what they're saying. They're saying that her husband's using it too. I know. Oh, he claims he's not, but you know how vain he is. He worries about wrinkles. I guarantee you he's using her face cream. And she's got to know, because she's got to see how fast it's going away. That's why she ordered 4 jars, because she started out, she's going to order 2 jars. And then she's changed her mind, because I guarantee you she thought about him and thought, oops, I got to get some for him too. And she ordered 4 jars. Well, he's working, after he got that raise at the bank, they can afford it. Oh, yeah. She needs to get off the party line. Now, oh, that's optional. I mean, she could get off of there, but you know how cheap he can be about some stuff. He won't let her spend money on stuff. Like she wanted to get some fabric for a new dress. He told her no, because he didn't think it looked different enough from the dress she's already got. He said that if she wouldn't go for a totally different pattern, she couldn't do it. He wouldn't give her any money to go to the store to get any more fabric. I know, I felt so sorry for her. It was embarrassing. I mean, I was right there when they had that conversation in the A&P, and it was very embarrassing. No, I don't collect plaid stamps. Now, see, I did for a while, but it's just not worth it, because the A&P doesn't do, their rewards program is not as good as the green stamps. The green stamps, you get a much better stuff, and you don't have to have so many stamps. Those plaid stamps are just a ripoff. Don't even waste your time with those. Now, I do shop at the A&P because they have that coffee that Howard likes, but oh, he likes that Colombian ground coffee. Well, they don't have it at the Piggly Wiggly. I have to go to A&P. Yeah, anyway, look, I got other phone calls to make. Yep, we got the atomizer. Hold on, let me get back there. Atomizer at $1.81, and your face cream for $3.22, just the 1 jar. So, when's your party? No, I'm not hurt. I'm not upset. I understand. Well, if it's just for the ladies' auxiliary, then you shouldn't have invited me. You're right. No, it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Oh, I'm totally fine. Well, if you're having the party Saturday afternoon, it's okay if you keep it till then. You just make sure you don't spill your gravy on it this time. Get it on your dress. Move the apron. If you feel like you're gonna spill it when it starts going down, just move the apron out of the way. Well, your dress has no sentimental value. No offense. My mama did not make your dress, so I mean, I don't mean to sound harsh, but I'm not really concerned. All right. I'm going to put this order in, but I need you to bring that money. When you come to get my apron, I need you to bring that money and bring your stamps. Okay, that puts me down to about 14 or 15 more that I'm going to need. So I got some more calls to make. Okay, well, I told him to finish hanging up your washing. Now, you tear him up if he didn't. Okay? You need to teach that boy some lessons. You need to teach him some manners, and you need to teach him how to work and do. And I know it's not something you normally have boys do, but you don't have any girls. I told him to hang up your washing while you were on the phone. And I'm just saying, if it was me, if he didn't do it, I'd have to give him a little attitude adjustment. That's just me. Okay, well, let me get off of here, and you go tend to him. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, bye. That is for a stamp. Arlene, what'd I tell you? Who are you talking to now? Who is this? Carol? Well, what in the world are y'all doing talking? Oh, no, I guess you didn't expect me to pick up since I just told you I'm going to call somebody else. Yeah, okay, I do need the phone. Can y'all just pause and talk later? Okay. That's mm-mm. Linda, hey. Yes, I am. I, no, I'm doing fine. How are you? That's good. Look, I just wanted to catch you real quick. I know you normally go out for your walk in the afternoon, but I wanted to ask you about your Avon order before I forget. Yes, it is that time again. I know. It's hard to believe. Now, are you going to order one of their wreaths this year? I know last year I got down here that you ordered a Christmas wreath from them. And I love it when you order Christmas wreaths because I get extra points for that. I make a little bit more on the Christmas items. Yeah. Well, I think last year they had a little trouble shifting some of it, so they've given us incentives to try to push it a little more. The Christmas wreaths this year, they have two to choose from. They've got the Winter Splendor, which is beautiful, and I got pictures of them. If you want me to come around, I can show you. I'll be glad to show you. They have Winter Splendor and Seasonal Bliss. Well, the Winter Splendor is spray painted to look like snow. Now, they take real pine, and the wreath is made out of real pine, and then they spray paint it white to make it look like it has snow on it. It's really fancy, and then they put glitter on it too, and then they put plastic flowers in there. It's quite beautiful. It's very elegant, and the plastic flowers aren't as thick this year, so they don't look quite as much like cartoons now. I hear they're going to start using those silk flowers from Japan. I know, fancy, real fancy. Okay, well, the other one, let me tell you about the other one. The second one is blue, like they use blue spruce, and then they spray paint it blue to make it extra special. They spray paint it blue, and then they put gold paint. They have little kids that work on these things, and they put gold paint right on the tips of the spruce. Exactly, and then they weave in holly berries in there, so it's blue and red. Now, if you get one of those, you are just going to stand out. Like everybody's going to be talking about your wreath. It's very unique. I'm thinking about getting one myself. You want to get one of those? Okay. Well, I'm going to put you down for one. They are $3.95. Now, if you buy one of each, or if you buy more than one, you can get two. You can get two for $7 if you're interested. Maybe next year. Okay, that's fine. I know things have been slow for Harold at work. I understand. Not a problem. Can I ask you something? Are you still in the ladies' auxiliary? Are you still involved in that? Well, no, I know you are. Of course you are. I wasn't implying anything. No, nobody even talks about that incident from last year. I wasn't bringing it up for that. Let it go. As soon as somebody noticed you had your skirt tucked in your pantyhose, we told you. I know you had on heavy stockings. Nobody saw anything, sweetheart. It had nothing to do with that, and I certainly know that they wouldn't kick you out of the ladies' auxiliary for that. I mean, that can happen to anybody. No, the reason I ask is, I was just talking to Carol. Well, yeah, I called her, and, she's having a party just for the ladies' auxiliary at her house on Saturday. And I just wondered if you were invited to that. You were not. Well, see, I wasn't either. But yeah, I know. I'm not in the ladies' auxiliary. I know. I just kind of wondered who all is invited to this party. Like, Is it really the ladies' auxiliary, or is she doing something totally different? Well, no, I have every reason to wonder. You know what her neighbor said. You know that old lady that lives next to her? I can never remember her name. They moved here from Canada and they talk weird. No, that's not what I heard at all. Now why would she have a party for that? No, she's not going to have a party for that. We do that at the church anyway. No, you know what I heard? I heard that her and her husband were involved in a nudist colony, like a nudist camp. I did. Well, see, no, her neighbor told me. Her neighbor told me that she accidentally got some of their mail, and they had a magazine in there from a nudist resort. It had naked people in it. It was covered in a brown wrapper. And she tore it off before she realized it wasn't her mail. And it had a bunch of naked people playing volleyball right there on the cover. They had nothing on, no clothes. Yeah, so I'm almost wondering if this party that she's having isn't something a little bit different. Maybe she just said the ladies' auxiliary because that was the first thing she thought of when I asked her about it. Well, you know, it's the quiet ones that are always involved in the wild stuff. Those are the ones you have to wonder about. Well, it's true what they say, you know. Well, honey, those are the ones with the most skeletons in their closet. I mean, you talk about people like us, we don't have that because we're just out there and open with everybody. It is not gossip. Well, why would that old lady lie to me? Why would she tell me that? Well, the only reason I ever went over there was because I was trying to sell her some Avon. She was not interested, she said. She uses some stuff from back up where she comes from, and she said she doesn't like Avon. Says it breaks her out in a rash. I said, that's impossible, ma'am. Avon doesn't break people out. She said, well, it breaks me out. And I'm standing thinking, well, it's because you're from Canada and you don't know any better. I don't know. Her husband got a job at the tire plant or something. I'm not really sure why they're here. But yeah, she told me that. Because, well, apparently it just happened right before I showed up. She had gone out to get the mail, like the mailman came by. And that was there. It was just right there in the mailbox. So I'm just wondering what Carol's really up to. Well, she's being cheap with her green stamps, too. You know, I've been trying to get that cast iron frying pan set. Yes, I know about that. I'm not worried about it. I know it flakes off. That's just part of getting a new set of frying pans, honey. It's not going to hurt anything if it gets in the food. It'll be fine. Brain damage. That's ridiculous. You come up with the craziest stuff. Now look, your last order. Now you didn't order that long ago. I'm looking down. Hold on, let me look at my list. Okay, you placed an order in October. You did. You ordered the Skin So Soft. And that perfume. And the face powder. I'm just making a note. Now you want some more of that powder? Okay. You want it in the light shade? Okay. Just one compact? I'm talking about the pressed powder. Okay. Those are $1.95. So you're getting the Wreath for $3.95 and the pressed powder for $1.95. Now while you're at it, can I interest you in some lip balm? They have a new petroleum jelly based lip balm that I think you're really gonna like. Well, as a promotional offer, I can offer you that lip balm, one little tube of it for just 50 cents if you're interested. Okay? I will add that to your order. Now don't tell anybody what I said about that nudist thing, okay? That's just between you and me. Nobody else needs to know that. Okay, we're just going to keep that. We need to keep that quiet because that would be terrible for her if that got out. I mean, even if it's not true, which exactly, why would she tell me that? Even if it's not true. I mean, we don't need everybody crowding around over there to see if she's got a house full of naked people on Saturday. Oh, that would be devastating. I would be so upset if that happened to her. It would just ruin her reputation. Exactly. It's no laughing matter. You're right. You're totally right. Oh, I know you got to go on your walk now. I'm going to put your order down here. Now, can you bring that money by before Tuesday? Now, I know you're good for it. I'm going to go ahead and put in the order, and it will come in on Tuesday, and I'll have to go into town to get it. Okay, as long as you bring it to me before then. If you could get it to me by Monday at the latest, I would appreciate that because I'm going to have to pay when I go pick it up. Okay, well, we'll do that then. Yeah, and the wreaths. The wreaths will be delivered. I think they said around December 1st. They will bring them in, and it's like a special delivery. So I will go into town and get that. And when they are in, they call me, and I'll go get it, and I'll bring it to you personally. I don't mind at all because, like I said, I make a little bit extra on the Christmas stuff. Okay, well, it's good talking to you too, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, all right, bye. It's got to be Ellen Beulah. Who am I forgetting? Ellen and Beulah have not called. Oh, I'm forgetting somebody. Barbara. I've not called Barbara yet. I'm going to call Ellen first. Dang. Ellen, hey. Yes. I'm doing just fine. I hope you are. Well, I was calling. You know why I'm calling. You know why I call you this time of year. We're getting together an Avon order. That's right. Oh, shoot. I just remembered something. Well, there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Now, I know you collect those plaid stamps at the A&P, but do you also ever get any green stamps? Well, I'm looking for about 16 of them. About 16, maybe 17, for a cast iron frying pan set that they've got, and I've almost got my book full, and I need a few more. You might, okay. No, I know you're not disorganized. No, well, you dig through that pile of stuff on your table. I bet you could find some in there. Along with mail from last year. Yeah, probably so. Oh, he was getting on to you about it? Well, you know men can be picky sometimes. You know how they are about us and the way we keep house. You tell him to keep a civil tongue in his head. Okay, you work hard raising those kids. How many of y'all got now? 6. Wow. You know, speaking of all those kids, we have... I know they run you ragged. I know they do. You don't have to defend yourself to me. I know how it is. I know how hard it is. You tell Arnold to just keep quiet about it. You'll get that table cleaned off one of these days, maybe before they graduate from high school. Speaking of those kids, Avon is having a promotion. Well, tell them to quit yelling at each other. Send them outside to play. That's what I do. Just send them out. Tell them to get out of your house if they're going to make all that noise. Avon has a promotional offer this year that I would love to tell you about. Yes, they have some new pull toys that are good for kids of all ages. They have ones for little kids, and they have some more elaborate ones for big kids. They're like these little race cars, and they have a pull string where you can pull them and the wheels turn and the little headlights move. Well, I would love to bring you by some of the book and let you look at them. I did actually. I was just out picking some roses in my garden earlier. Oh, thank you. That is so sweet. Well, why don't you ever come by? If you drive by here all the time, y'all need to stop in and say hello. You need to come by for a visit. You don't ever come visit with us anymore. Well, I know Arnold had that bad dip that one night y'all came over for bridge. I'm really sorry about that. I did not realize the mayonnaise had turned, and I apologize. If it makes you feel any better, we didn't feel too good either. I'm really sorry he got so sick. But I've thrown that mayonnaise out now. You can come back. It's safe. Well, you can come back and look in my rose garden. I'll let you see. I have these new exotic roses that I just planted last spring, and they have already come up. I haven't picked any yet. But my pink and lilac roses are just beautiful. They are these orange blossoms. They look like orange blossoms, but they're roses. They're from Japan. Very exotic. Only a really skilled gardener could keep these going. They're very delicate. Now, you know I don't give out my secrets. I don't tell anybody how I keep them looking so good. Oh, you will? Well, how many pull toys would you order if I told you? Well, you got 6 kids. You got 6 kids. Why would you order 2? See, I'm thinking you need to order 6. Well, they're only $1.20 a piece. Okay. What I will do at this point, I'm just going to put you down for 6, and then I will come over and I will bring over the book and let you look at them. Okay? Awesome. All right. Yeah, they're made out of wood, and they have fresh lead paint on them. Yeah, they work great for teethers too. If you have any that are teething, those will be perfect. So I'm going to put you down for 6. Okay? And do you need any hand lotion? Okay. Just 1 bottle. Okay. I'm going to put you down for that. Now, are you interested in a Christmas wreath this year? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. Okay. Well, you can be Jewish. It doesn't bother me. You can still put up a wreath if you... Okay. All right. No, I'm sorry. I apologize. All right. No, I understand. But the green stamps, if you look through that pile of stuff and let me know, or one of your 3 or 4 pocketbooks, that'd be great. I'm looking for about 16, and I'm willing to trade for them. Okay. All right. Will you let me know? Okay. I know you gotta go. I know. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye. Those kids. And then Beulah. No, I'm not. No, I wasn't listening. I'm sorry. Well, I told y'all I needed the phone. I'm not done yet. I did not hear anything inappropriate. No, you go ahead and get off the phone. Okay. Just give me another 5 minutes. Okay, bye. I knew it. Oh, I gotta call Barbara next. Oh, she's gonna love this. Barbara, hey, it's me. Oh, well, I was originally calling about Avon, but you will not believe what I just heard on my party line. No, it was Carol and Arlene were just talking. Well, they didn't know I was listening for a second there, but then I laughed a little bit and gave it away. Oh, I can't imagine what I would have heard if I'd listened longer. Well, I heard them talking. And it was something that I had already heard a little bit about. Now, look, you can't tell anybody this because this would be devastating for her, okay? This goes no further than this phone call. Yeah, well, no. Listen. Okay, Carol wanted to borrow my apron. And she's told me that she's having a party for the ladies' auxiliary on Saturday. Are you still a member? You're not? Okay. Well, not after that wheelbarrow incident. I guess you're not. Hey, I don't blame you. I was on your side in that incident. You had every right to react the way you did to that. So I would have left too. I understand. No, she said she was having a party for the ladies' auxiliary. But you know what Linda told me? Well, Linda's still a member. She's not completely highfalutin. She's a little bit. I know it was funny when she got her skirt tucked in her pantyhose. What she doesn't know is how long she walked around like that before we said anything. I wish the church photographer had been there. I'd have got him to set up and take a picture of that. We would have put it in the church newsletter. I'm awful. I know I'm awful. I'm sorry. Now, okay, now Carol. You know how Carol always keeps to herself and she's always really quiet and stuff. Yeah, well, that's what I was telling Linda. I said, those are the ones you got to look out for. Those are those are the ones who are into the strange stuff. Yeah. Oh, she also says she's a natural blonde, too. So, I mean, how can you trust somebody like that? Yeah, she's a natural blonde right out of the bottle. I've seen her at the beauty shop. She can't hide it. Well, you notice how her hair color's changed. Oh, it's just my new hair rinse. No, it's not. No, she's been going to that beauty shop in Nathanville. I happened to be over there with my mother, and I saw her in the window in there getting her hair done, getting it bleached out. Oh, yeah, she goes over there because she thinks nobody from here will see her. She forgets that we have cars and we do go places occasionally. But anyway, no, Carol's neighbor told me that she got this nudist colony magazine in the mail. Well, it went to her neighbor by accident. The mailman put it in her box by mistake, and she opened it before she realized it was hers. It was covered in this brown paper, and she pulled the cover off, and there's a bunch of naked people playing volleyball right there on the cover. I mean, she's an old lady. She could have dropped like that. She about had a heart attack. Well, she's from Canada. Maybe they're more durable up there. Like it's so cold, like it makes their hearts stronger. But yeah, she said that she thinks Carol's into that nudist stuff. Her and her husband are involved in that nudist camp. Well, they go out of town a lot, and they always say, they say they're visiting family up there. I just wonder how they define family. Well, I just heard her on the phone with Earlene. They were on the party line. I guess they thought I was done with my phone calls. Well, I just heard them. And they were talking about the party and how it was going to be better than last time. See, Earlene's invited too. Earlene's not even in the ladies' auxiliary, so it almost makes you wonder how deep this goes. Like, we could be living in a whole town full of nudists. What if we're like the only ones? What if we're the only ones who aren't going around everywhere naked? Maybe Linda is involved. Maybe she stuck her pantyhose. Maybe she stuck her skirt in her pantyhose on purpose. Oh my goodness, this is upsetting. Well, I mean, it could be speculation. It could be, but stranger things have happened. You remember what happened to the old postmaster? Well, all I'm saying is if you want to do that in the privacy of your own home, that's fine. But don't do it in a mail bin. I mean, that's just inappropriate. We get packages out of there. Well, anyway, they called him and he's not there anymore. But I'm just saying, you never know. Stranger things have happened. Well, I'm glad she didn't invite me to her party. But now that I think about it, I don't think I want my apron there either. Ooh, what is she going to do with my... She's going to put on my apron with no clothes on. Oh, Barbara, I can't do this. I can't deal. I got to tell her I can't give it to her. I got to tell her, I got to tell her no. Well, I told her she could borrow my mother's apron for this, but I can't be party to this. There's going to be a bunch of naked people over there. Maybe, perhaps. But more than likely, yeah. She's having a bunch of naked people at her house. I mean, do they show up naked? Do they get naked once they're there? How does that work? Well, no, I'm not saying you would know, but I certainly don't know. Do they just show up in long trench coats? Do they just strip down there in the living room? I mean, like pull the shades and just drop everything? And then what do they do? Do they just sit around being naked, or is it other stuff? Oh, it could be other stuff. I'm telling you. This town is just a pit of vice. You never know what people are up to. Yes, there was a point to my call, but I just wanted to tell you about that. Arlene is involved in it too, whatever it is. And this party's going to be better than the last party, which means they've done it before. I know, it's wild. I don't even know how I feel about it anymore. I got to get my apron out of this. She's not getting my apron. I'll take it in the backyard and light it on fire before I'll let her touch it to her naked body and anybody else's naked body. That's disgusting. My mother would turn over in her grave. Now, I have 2 things to ask you. Number 1, do you have anything for your Avon order this time? Now, I'm not going to be ordering again until probably after Christmas. So anything that you want, if there's anything you want to get for Christmas gifts or for yourself, we need to do it now, because I'm not going to put in another order until probably January. It'll be after the first of the year. Okay, I'll put that down. Now you want the loose powder and the, okay. No, that's no problem. I'm going to put in the order. I'll be picking it up Tuesday. I can bring it to you. It's right on my way back to the house. I'll drop it off on my way back. And do you have any green stamps that you'd be willing to trade to me? You quit doing it. Why did you quit doing it? Well, I know it's a little bit inconvenient, but I'm getting ready to get a cast iron frying pan set. So it pays off. I've got a whole book almost full. Well, I think it's worth it anyway, but you're saying you don't have any at all? Well, I've got one more call to make. I'm calling Beulah, and you know she keeps stuff like that. So maybe she's got some. I still need about 16, and I'll be able to get my frying pan set. Okay. But I'm just saying, you keep an eye on them. If you happen to go down that street past her house on Saturday, peek in the window and let me know if you see anything. Like pull in the driveway even. Just act like you're turning around. See if they've got the shades drawn, because you know when the shades are drawn, you know they're up to something in there. Why else would anybody draw their shades? I mean, what if they got to hide? They don't have anything to hide. They should keep their windows nice and open. I don't think I'm reaching into this too much. I don't think that at all. Well, that's your opinion. Yeah, just bring it. Well, when I see you in church on Sunday, you can pay me then. Okay? Your total, with the talcum powder, it's going to be $3.75. That's for both. Okay. Okay, well, I will see you on Sunday. Okay, just bring it to, I would prefer cash. It's just a lot easier if you bring me cash. It's okay if it's change. Don't worry about it. Oh, he doesn't notice when you just use change. Oh, I understand the little tricks we have to play with our husbands. I know. Trust me, I know. Okay. Well, I'm hoping to make enough. I'm hoping on this order, I'm hoping to make enough to buy an electric iron. I'm tired of heating my iron on the stove. Howard says it's good enough because it was good enough for his mother. I don't think it's good enough. Let's move into the modern age and get one we'll plug in. I hear they're wonderful. I don't know, but I can't wait to find out. Okay. I know. All right, well, you have a good day too, and I'll see you Sunday. Okay. Bye-bye. This town is evil. Oh my gosh. I wonder who else is involved in this nudist colony. It could be everybody but me. Beulah, hey. Yes, ma'am. It's very nice to talk to you too. You did? Oh, thank you. I will tell her you said that. That's real sweet. She's doing just fine. Well, well, she's recovered from that very well. Thank you for asking. She was in the hospital for a while, but she's doing a whole lot better. Her hip is much better. Dr. Highsmith really took care of her. Yes, he did. Yeah. Oh, we're doing just fine. Uh-huh. Oh, are you? Really? No, I was not invited to that party. I understood it was only for the ladies' auxiliary. Oh, you suddenly remembered that you are part of the ladies' auxiliary? It's a funny thing to forget. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to give me details. You can if you want. Oh, okay. Do you have to bring a covered dish? Oh, okay. So Carol's going to have everything there. You don't have to bring anything. Well, that's convenient. So, why do you think it's going to be better than the last party? Oh, you're going to play card games. I don't suppose there will be any volleyball by chance. No, I was just wondering. I know it's just a random question. No, I don't expect you to be playing any volleyball. Just card games. Oh, I wouldn't like it. Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably not my kind of party. I'm almost certain it's not my kind of party. But you enjoyed that. You do. Oh, that's wonderful. You want one of the wreaths? You heard about that? Which one would you like? Certainly. Now, you get a discount if you buy more than one. You can get 2 for $8. You want to do that? Do you want one of each, or do you want 2 of the same kind? 2 of the same kind, okay. Oh, one's for your mother. Well, that's sweet of you. That's really nice. And your perfume. Okay. Now, I'm not putting in another order till January, so do you think that's going to be enough, or do you want 2? Okay. Well, I know how you like your perfume. Yes. You do get a little liberal with the atomizer sometimes, but that just makes you smell extra pretty. There is not a discount on that, unfortunately. You can get the 2 for $6.98. Well, it is a little bit more expensive than the others, but they fly in those special ingredients all the way from Mongolia. Exactly. It's very exotic. But it's expensive for Avon to make that. Yeah, well, you get what you pay for. Now, listen, while I have you on the phone, can I ask you one more thing? Do you have any green stamps that you'd be willing to sell to me or trade? My hot rollers for the party Saturday? Well, I guess that wouldn't be too bad. It's not like you're taking them there. I mean, I'm not using them. Oh, I guess it'd be okay. And my velvet jacket? Oh, I'm afraid not. No, I don't think it would fit you. No, I didn't mean anything by that. I know you're taking those slimming pills. No, I just don't think you should wear that on you to that party. I'm just thinking that maybe you could go with something a little bit more casual. That might be a little too formal. Yeah. Like maybe something that covers a lot of skin would be good. Yes. Well, it's going to be cold, after all. That's what I meant. I'm afraid I don't have anything like that. But you can borrow my hot rollers. Okay? Well, if you come by this evening, I'll be here. Well, if you come by right after dinner, we'll be here. Certainly, I'll have them out for you. Well, now let me tell you how many I need. I need 16 green stamps. You have 16? Wonderful. Do you have a couple more, like maybe 17, 18, just to be on the safe side? Okay, that'd be great. That would be great. And I'll tell you what I'll do too, since it's so many. If you bring your ironing over, I'll take care of that for you. I know you like your starch. I will take in and I will do the ironing for you as well. Well, that sounds like we got a deal then. Okay, just come by after dinner. Yeah, well, he'll be out on the porch smoking. He won't bother us. Okay. Well, I'm very pleased to hear that. I hope you have a wonderful time at Carol's party. Oh, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you absolutely will. Yeah, and I hope it's the best one yet. Okay, dear. Well, I will see you after dinner then. Okay. Alrighty. Bye-bye. Howard, yes, you know what I'm thinking? I think we need to move.